Hello, everyone, and welcome to our 11th edition of Vanguard Live. This is a broadcast that we bring to you that is always full of quick-fire presentations of some of the world's best and most innovative tour companies, DMCs, and hotels around the world. We are thrilled to bring you this edition because it's more timely than ever. We're finding that so many multi-generational families are searching for places to go. We're finding there's a very, very rapid increase in wellness groups and women's groups. People want to travel together to escape the chaos and to find their why. We're really excited. We've got a wonderful lineup all around the world as usual for this edition, and we're going to kick it off with Blanca from Apes Hill, a beautiful luxury villa-only resort enclave with some of the best golf in Barbados. So take it away.
Hello, my name is Blanca Rivapura and thank you for joining me today. I am delighted to take you on a brief journey to Barbados and to introduce you to Apes Hill Barbados Golf Resort and Community. Let us start at Barbados. Barbados is a small island in Caribbean on a southern part, only 166 square miles. It is a unique island, not like the rest of the Caribbean islands. This island is geologically quite unique. It is raised above the sea level of beautiful Gulf reef. It is covered with coral reef limestone, which makes it quite unique. This creates the island's characteristic terraces, cliffs, and caves. Barbados is cultural heritage with sporting events such as cricket, polo, golf, tennis, and sailing. Barbados is full of beautiful settings, food, culture, beaches, and of course, heritage and fun experiences such as carnival. Barbados is quite interesting. It has not had a major hurricane in 65 years. You will find quite amicable nature and as well weather. Over 3,000 hours of sunshine with amazing temperatures averaging 26 Celsius or 86 Fahrenheit. It is home to rum and it is also home to grapefruit. That's where grapefruit has been originated. Northwest coast of the island, 1,000 feet above sea level, on 470 acres of land, with beautiful views of Atlantic Ocean to the east and Caribbean Sea to the west, is located Apes Hill, Barbados. With fabulous views and amazing nature, one will see 100 feet bearded fig trees. This place is home to green monkeys, galleys, home to coral formations, 12 miles of hiking trails, nature, adventure, water reservoirs, golf courses, 18-hole and a 9-hole. Apes Hill Barbados is the island's flagship ultra-luxury resort. It is recognized for the world's class, exceptional villa accommodations, golf courses, elevated lifestyle offerings, and I am very proud to announce that it has been just entered into top world golf resorts as a one or first actually Caribbean entrant among the 7 entrants of this year. So we are very proud of that. It also has won 2025 Golf Award for the 9th hole, and we also have been nominated 10th Best Reader's Choice Best Caribbean Golf Resort. There is so much to do on the 475 acres of land. We do have, as I was mentioning, two golf courses, one 18-hole and a one 9-hole. There is a state-of-the-art golf performance center, 12 miles of hiking trails, racket center with 8 paddle courses and 12 tennis courts. There is a fitness center. We also have 2 restaurants, Tverniers Hall and the Noisy Cricket. We offer seasonal activities for children and adults alike. We have just opened our very own beach club, and I will introduce you to amazing spacious villas. This resort is an amazing place, and we are catering to audiences, not only those who are interested in golfing, but those who appreciate wellness, nature and adventure, couples, multi-generational families, and those who like fitness and well-beings. Because of our spacious ultra-luxury villas that can accommodate up to 6 and up to 8 guests, we also can accommodate larger groups. You had a chance to have a little peek, and I hope that you will be able to visit us soon. Let's take a look at those 4-bedrooms villas. The 4-bedroom villas are our premium accommodations. Over 4,200 square feet of space, maximum occupancy, 8 guests. There are 4 bedrooms, 2 master bedrooms, each with master bathroom, and 2 guest bedrooms, each with 2 twin beds. These can be placed together and accommodating either 2 guests or 1 guest if you wish. They are altogether 4 bathrooms as well. Amazing outdoor living and indoor living, very spacious, modern kitchen, fully equipped, of course. Powder room, pool about 35 feet. You can extract the windows and open for the freshness. So indoor, outdoor living, truly enjoyable. The views overlooking the Little Apes, the 9-hole, Outdoor living at its best. So if you do not wish to cook inside, the guests can also enjoy the outdoor cooking because there is a barbecue grill. Fully air conditioning unit, of course, in all of the bedrooms. Each individual villa will come with its own security, and guests upon arrival will be welcomed with welcome amenity. Each guest and stay will enjoy pre-arrival welcome package, and throughout the stays, guests will be able to enjoy usage of their own golf carts throughout the stay, so for ease of mobility throughout the resort and throughout their stays. For those who will be staying 8 nights or more, guests will be able to enjoy our in-villa premium guest chef experiences. So whether they will choose breakfast or lunch or dinner in villa. And of course, chef experiences are also available upon request throughout our concierge. Stays at 4-bedroom villas will also include 4 rounds of golf per villa per stay. Our 3-bedroom villas are slightly unique. They do also have the privilege of 30-foot long pool and outdoor living. Yet as you can see, the villas are having a 1 floor, fully equipped kitchen as well, with 3 bedrooms, slightly smaller, yet I don't know if you would call 3,270 square feet of space smaller. These villas can sleep up to 6 guests. There is also powder room at the lower level. At the lower level is a guest bedroom, and the upper floor will have master bedroom and a guest bedroom with a washer and dryer. Fully equipped, and the same amenities with welcome package and amenities of golf cart as well as outdoor living barbecue grill, similar to what the 4-bedroom offers. This villa will come with 3 rounds of golf per stay per villa. All of the guests will be able to enjoy golf carts that will come with all of the stays. These are parked in front of each villa. Of course, complimentary Wi-Fi, welcome amenities, fully pre-stocked refrigerators, daily housekeeping services, and we have just opened our very own OE Beach Club, which is located 10 minutes from the resort. I'm going the wrong direction, so allow me to just quickly change my slides. And we are going back to premium services that are also available at the resort upon requests. VIP meet and greet, private chef services, any level. So guests can request a chef to cook at the luxury of the villa. Of course, golf rentals. We do have a pro shop at the resort. Of course, golf packages are available as well. We do have a performance center, so golf sessions are available through our pro shop, and our golf pro and director of golf can organize babysitting services as well as spa services. And as I was mentioning, because we cater to multi-generational families and couples, celebration events are available and we can organize throughout our restaurants as well. What is new for 2025? We have just introduced in November 2025, and it goes, of course, to the 2026, our very own beach club, which is located approximately 10 minutes from the resort. Easily accessible. We are providing shuttle services. Shuttle service takes about 10 minutes and it runs 3 times a day. On Fridays, guests can enjoy our very own catamaran cruises at the cost of $190 per person. Apes Hill Barbados also offers premium services for our discerning travelers, Anything from meet and greet at the airport, private chef culinary experiences. What is new from 2025 and moving to 2026, as we are already in a 2026? Just launched last year, we have launched our 4-bedroom villas in May. We do have 14 of those in the inventory. The resort has altogether 27 villas, 13 in 3-bedroom and 14 in 4 bedrooms. We have opened our 9-hole golf course that was just awarded as the world 9th-hole golf course in 2025. Anything from well-being, as I was mentioning, the resort is not only for those who enjoy golfing, but also for those who appreciate outdoors and wellness. And with that, we are coming to the end. I hope that you will have a chance to come and visit. We are only 5 hours from the northwest coast of the United States and roughly 8 hours from the UK. Major airlines from US, you can fly from Philadelphia, Atlanta, New York, Boston, Charlotte, Atlanta, Dallas, Canada, Toronto, Montreal. We hope to see you. Thank you again for joining me today.
Great. So next up is one of those hidden destinations in Europe that you have got to know about. Far be it from me to spill a secret, but I have to. In this case, Malta is the premier destination where you want to go and where you want to look at for summer of 2026 and beyond. Malta is full of sunshine, full of amazing history, incredible cuisine, phenomenal hospitality, and a gorgeous collection of luxury boutique hotels. So over to Citrus Malta to tell you all about this magical destination.
Hello, everyone. I'm Louisa Alden, and I am the sales manager at Citrus Luxury. We are based on the island of Malta in the middle of the Mediterranean, and I've just prepared this small little presentation to give you a little bit of information of what we can offer you and your clients. So, Citrus Luxury has been specializing in FIT luxury travel for around 30 years now. I am, in fact, the 4th generation in this family business. So you can say that this sort of niche really runs through my blood. Accompanying me, I have a nice, good, capable team to assist you as well. But I would most likely be your point of contact. So what we do? We can offer you an A to Z service. We will start from request stage, tailor the itinerary according to your client's needs, including hotel, transfers, services, tours, even hand-holding if you need it, so on and so forth. So, a little bit about our destination. Malta is in the European Union. We are bang in the center of the Mediterranean Sea. That means that we have plenty of history under our belt. We are a very small island with a population of about 500,000. And we do speak fluent English because we were conquered by the British until the 60s. So, Malta is an archipelago, as you can see from my presentation, the mainland being Malta, being served by one main airport. We do fly to all over European destinations and have very good connections with Istanbul, with Frankfurt, with Heathrow, Dubai, and all of the major airports that you would imagine. In June, we're actually opening up a Delta flight, which flies straight between Malta and New York. So that's very exciting for us. So, Malta is a year-round destination. We don't close for the season. We have mild winters and hot summers. So the best time to come to Malta is usually in the shoulder months. What do I mean by the shoulder months? I mean from mid-March until end of June. I would give July and August a break, even though we're surrounded by lots of sea. I do not consider the island as beach destination just because we're so compact and we love to go to the beach ourselves. So usually the beaches are quite popular with the locals. Um, uh, then come back at the beginning of September, and you can literally stay and enjoy very good climate until the end of December. Like I said, Malta's very compact. That means that you do not need to stay moving around, packing your bags, moving from one hotel to the other. You can literally base yourself in one hotel and do the island from one base. Even though we're small, and I keep on saying it, you can fill an itinerary of 8 days, 10 days very easily. And that's not giving you any breaks. So these are just some beautiful vistas of what you can expect in Malta and some luxury accommodation. To our right, that is the AX Verdala Wellness. So, dining in Malta. In 2022, we introduced the Michelin Guide in Malta. Because of our close proximity with Italy, we have some very, very good cuisine to offer you. Maltese cuisine is very easy to eat. The history is a melting pot, and so is the cuisine. We've seen it all. Like I mentioned, we're in the middle of the Mediterranean. We go back 7,000 years in history. We've seen British conquering us, we've seen the Italians, we've seen the French, the Spanish, and all of this cuisine is literally put into this melting pot of very easy to eat food. As you can imagine, because we are a Mediterranean island, our base is usually tomatoes. So again, very nice, very Mediterranean food. Shopping in Malta, even though we don't have designer brands like Gucci, Chanel, and so forth, the Maltese are known to be very craftsy, very good with their hands. So there's very good boutique shopping on the island by local artisans. And you can even experience some tours with the artisans, integrating yourself, so on and so forth. The fleets that we use are always with the latest Mercedes vehicles, so your clients will be nice and comfortable as well. And this is one of the vistas, many vistas that we have. Since we are in the middle of the Mediterranean, we do see many cruise ships coming into the island. Actually, our main cruise port can take up to 7 cruises at one point. So we can get quite busy, and that's why you need us as well to tell you when these 7 cruise liners are coming into port, so we'll be able to move your clients away from the hustle and bustle. But yes, we offer some fantastic luxury shore excursions as well, if this is something that your clients want. As I mentioned before, coming to Malta is not only coming to a beautiful European destination, it's also coming to integrate, to really feel the local culture. And I keep on mentioning it, I understand, but we have a lot of stories, a lot of history, and there's a lot to learn about Malta. So you don't only come with knowing dates, seeing beautiful architecture, you also leave with friends that you would like to revisit, so on and so forth. So what we can offer you, just a few of the services would be going to a chef's house, like Pippa in our picture, tasting her dishes, reading her cookery books and talking about her family history, all the different stories that go into each dish. Then local immersion. We have many local artisans who specialize in agriculture as well. As you can imagine, we're a Mediterranean country as well, so we have very good produce, very tasty. Wellness, we do offer a lot of different hotels and locations where one can enjoy sitting back and relaxing a little bit. And of course, some very notable landmarks. Malta is known for having the oldest freestanding temples in the world and some fantastic history along with it. So, thank you very much for your attention. I am Louisa Alden, and I'm going to be leaving you with a 2-minute video on what your clients can experience when coming to Malta.
Good afternoon from Switzerland to everyone. My name is Irina Otter, and I'm sales and marketing manager of one of the most beautiful hotels in Swiss Alps, LeCrans. And now I'm going to make a presentation of my property to your kind attention. So, we will start first about telling a little bit about Crans-Montana, where we are located and how to reach. From a point of view of logistics, it's one of the most comfortable way to reach Crans-Montana. It's starting from Geneva Airport. You arrive to Geneva Airport, and there are several ways. The first is to take a train until Sierre station. It's a direct train, no need to change. Our guests, they're taking the train, and at the Sierre station, we are organizing direct transfer to our hotel. 2 hours by train, and there are 25 minutes by private car from train station to the hotel. If you are hiring the car, you can go directly from Geneva Airport or from Geneva. It takes 2 hours and 15 minutes to reach our hotel. It is also important to note that we have a private airport in Sion that is accepting almost all kind of private jets. Or it's possible to come by helicopter from Geneva to Sion, and we are organizing the transfers from Sion to our hotel. The logistic is just perfect. Crans-Montana is also directly connected by Italian part of Switzerland, and it's a direct train from Crans-Montana to Milan. So just to give you an initial idea that the French part of Switzerland, Geneva, Lausanne, Montreux, and Crans-Montana are super good connected. It's also very good logistics to Italian part of Switzerland. It's just to give an idea how to make an itinerary. Zurich is a bit far away. Either it's more comfortable to come by car. It takes around 3-4 hours, taking into consideration traffic. And by train, it takes also around 3 hours and a half, but you need to change trains several times. So it's just to give you an idea about the logistic, how to reach Crans-Montana. So, coming to our destination, it is really the destination of all year round. We are not calling ourselves as a station, like most probably most of the ski stations are calling, because if we compare ourselves with Gstaad, Zermatt, or St. Moritz, that are pure ski stations that are opening for ski season, and after they are closing in between, and after they are opening for summer season. Crans-Montana is a little bit different. We call it, it's like a town in the middle of Swiss Alps with all atmosphere of really being a natural source with a lot of greens and wooden chalets. It's not at all bringing you to the city or to the town, but it's a population live there. It's much bigger distance, and it's much more activities to do within all year round. Here, of course, I will separate for activities summer and winter, but you just need to know that in spring and autumn, depending on the weather, all these activities are also available. The best in summertime, of course, it's a hiking in trails. We have one of the most beautiful hiking itineraries in French part of Switzerland, including Bistro with a hanging bridge and beautiful views. But not only. There are 7 lakes in Crans-Montana. And I would say that the 4 main lakes that are connected with each other by walking distance, and one lake is nice to make photos. It's connected with a luxury shopping area. The other lake is so adapted to the kids' activities, with nice place for the parents to relax. Why kids? They're just going and playing and play garden. The one lake is adapted to the sports, because in Crans-Montana you can take even wakeboard lessons on the lake. And that's why this diversity is so much attractive during the I mean for our guests and holidays during their holidays. Just to remind that in Crans-Montana there are golf courses, and Crans-Montana is welcoming Omega European Masters, one of the most prestigious European golf competition that is taking place end of the summer. So I am trying just to show you how many activities in Crans-Montana are. In winter, of course, it's famous winter resort. We have a glacier that is bringing you up to 2,927 meters. I would say that during the season, that is starting end of December and going up to mid of March, the snow is guaranteed because of the altitude and because of the special facilities that this resort is preparing. So I just paying your attention to see on the presentation where I put some facts and figures of how many ski kilometers you can have. I want to also say that now Epic Pass is valid in Crans-Montana because Vail Resorts, they recently bought all teleferic facilities in Crans-Montana, and I can tell you that they are really preparing great new facilities and amenities for the ones that are coming for ski. So now, the other point that I want to say, that LeCrans is so proud when it was done, and not only it became a really heaven and gem in the middle of Swiss Alps, and with all the facilities to relax, but to enjoy all activities of the region, the rooms. When they made and they created the rooms, the designer made every room chalet style, a lot of wood and stone and natural material, sustainability. But every room is bringing you to the different mountain region of the world. Not a single room will be the same like other. It will represent to our guests, they are like traveling to the different region of the world within Switzerland. It's Kilimanjaro, the Rocky Mountains, it is Ural, and the other regions of mountain regions of the world. Every room has its own terrace, That is, again, I'm telling that LeCrans is offering only high standing accommodation. Whatever room you choose for your guests, you will have terrace, fireplace with a real fire and wood. It will be south facing, meaning that the sun is going up and down just in front of your eyes, and even you can enjoy it from your bed. It is absolutely beautiful and big bathrooms featuring the bath and shower separately. All baths are with TV screens, and it's pretty big, pretty big size of the rooms. So LeCrans was done not just to stay and to do something. It was done to do something and stay. I mean, to do something, I mean, to enjoy activities of the area and stay. LeCrans is really worth enjoying this quietness, beautiful views, and nice facilities. It's easy to sell because the rooms are representing completely different categories, and I will not repeat anymore that every room is really high standing. You just will need to see what would be fitting better for you, for your family, for your guests. I just mentioned that it will be in superior rooms and deluxe rooms and junior suites, and junior suites connected with deluxe rooms, and one bedroom deluxe suite, and just enjoy which wonderful views is opening from every single room you would choose. And now I would like just to introduce the little video that was done together with the members of our team, just to transfer atmosphere, because hotel is not only the walls, it's the people that are working, it's the people in their everyday job. And I think this video is really transmitting the real nice, very home-like atmosphere of LeCrans, and I'm just inviting to play the video. Thank you very much for your attention.
Okay, who doesn't love Greece? It is the cure-all for any situation in life. Greece is happiness. Greece is wonder. Greece is fresh food, beautiful fresh air, amazing places to stay. And there's no company in the world like Philosophy to create your most bespoke Greece experience. They know islands that are incredibly off the radar. They know everywhere to go. They know everyone to talk to. And they really create the most complete Greece experience that I've ever seen. So I think you'll agree once you hear their presentation.
I'm Nafsika, and Gabriela, thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity. I am truly excited to invite you on a journey through the Ionian Islands, a side of Greece that feels warm, emotional, and full of life. So let's begin this journey together. When most people think of Greece, they think of Santorini. White houses, blue domes, perfect postcard views. But Greece has another beautiful story to tell. A Greece that is greener, calm, and off the beaten path. Welcome to the Ionian Islands, the green heart of Greece. Located across from Italy and close to Croatia, they are easy to reach, yet the experience feels refreshingly different. The Ionian Islands are one of Europe's most loved sailing destinations. Calm waters, short distances, quiet bays make them ideal for every style of yacht journey. Clear seas, gentle winds, and charming ports turn each day into a relaxed adventure. This is a place made for slow travel. One island, one hidden bay, one special moment at a time. Imagine hiking through quiet mountain villages at sunrise and swimming in turquoise water the very same day. This is Epirus, the mainland, right next to the islands. Mountains in the morning, sea in the afternoon. Cliffs, forests, stone villages, and secret beaches come together in one beautiful experience. Greek food is loved all over the world, and the Ionian Islands add their own gentle twist. Fresh ingredients, simple cooking, and soft Venetian touches create flavors that feel warm and familiar. Every meal tells a small story, one you remember long after the journey ends. And when it comes to experiences, this part of Greece invites you to swim in deep blue waters, walk through quiet nature trails, discover culture and history, glide across calm seas, and enjoy long days by the beach, where days unfold naturally without rush, with each day bringing a new moment to enjoy. Reaching the Ionian Islands has never been easier. Travelers from Los Angeles, New York, or Chicago can connect smoothly through Greece with excellent access during the summer season. From Corfu, you can fly straight in or out, and you make island hopping easy and relaxing. When it comes to hospitality, Dom's Miramare in Corfu is truly iconic. This was once the summer residence of Aristotle Onassis, a place made for elegance and privacy by the sea. Today, it is a peaceful waterfront retreat, elegant, relaxed, and timeless. The Dom's brand now lives in 10 destinations across Greece, setting the tone for modern Greek luxury. And behind all these experiences, there is philosophy. Founded in 1991, it has grown into a trusted partner for MICE, leisure, and sports events. Every journey is designed with care and experience. 30 years of experience shaped by every journey, every traveler, and the people behind it. At philosophy, the traveler comes first. Our journeys are defined by luxury, built on authenticity, creating true connections with the places you visit, and guided by personalized care, where you feel seen and supported. So every traveler can truly feel the emotion. Our team is the heart of our company. 22 dedicated philosophers, our own designers of emotion, different talents, one shared vision to create meaningful travel moments. This is how our philosophy comes to life every single day. So, thank you for joining us on this short journey. If you'd like to explore the Ionian Islands, the emerald side of Greece, just ask a philosopher.
Hi everyone, it's lovely to be here. Thank you for having me. My name is Eloise and I am from the Whip Collection. I'm saying hello from a very sunny and warm South Africa today. There we have the Whip Collection, beautiful aerial view. We are located in the Western Cape of South Africa, in the Overberg region. So we're just over 3-hour drive from Cape Town. The Whip Collection is a private company that manage accommodation and guided activities inside the spectacular De Whip Nature Reserve. Now, as you can see, just over 3 hours from Cape Town, we're also just over 3 hours from George. So if you're going to do a guided trip, then we are, I guess, the only place to stay at. You really should come and make a turn. It is a spectacular reserve. We're also on the Whale Coast, so you're hitting two of those big routes in one go. Now, the question, of course, is why the Whip? And the answer is because it's a tapestry of unique ecosystems. Really, just as it says there is a variety of interconnected ecosystems that supports a diverse range of species in the reserve. We have mountains, coastal dunes, there's a coastal lake, limestone cliffs, and there's a large marine protected area. And so the things that you can see at the reserve is one, it really is in the heart of the Cape Floral Kingdom. We have over 1,500 different plant species at the Whip, many of which you won't see anywhere else in the reserve. And so that's something that really attracts visitors to the Whip. The second thing is that we have a 53-kilometer marine protected coastline that really serves as a critical sanctuary for rare and endangered animal species. One of those are the whales, the southern right whales. The reserve is an excellent spot for land-based whale watching. It really is a hot spot during whale season, which is between May and November yearly. There you can come and watch from land how the whales just frolic and they are taking care of their babies in our waters. And from land, you can easily see up to 20 whales in the height of whale season, which is around August, September yearly. Now, moving on, we also have spectacular birds in the reserve. Over 260 different bird species can be seen here, from the pinkest of flamingos to the bluest of blue crane and everything else in between. Black oyster catchers and pelicans, they really are spectacular birds. So over 260 different species, as I said, but 97 of these are water birds that are only found in our footprint of the reserve. Now, if you remember that first picture, there was water running sort of next to our footprint in the reserve. And that is a wetland, a 19-kilometer wetland, a Ramsar site, which means it's internationally recognized and protected because of the abundant bird life that you find here. And so this is where the 97 water birds can be seen. We also have 86 different mammal species. Now, of course, the reserve, it's a nature reserve. It's not a game reserve. So you cannot see the big five here, but we offer a soft safari experience. The eland are there in big numbers all around our accommodation areas. There's the endangered bontebok. There in the background in this little video, you can see a little zebra peeking out at them. And so beautiful soft safari experience where you can sit outside of your accommodation or have a walk to the restaurant, and you can see all these animals. And because it's a nature reserve, you have the freedom to walk from your accommodation to the restaurant and everywhere else, with all these gorgeous animals all around you. Now, we offer varied accommodation options at the reserve. The first is that we have suites that we sell on a dinner, bed, and breakfast basis. And they are really closely located to the restaurant. So, literally a 2-minute walk across the quad or just around to get to the restaurant where the meals are served. Now, of course, the reserve used to be a farm like all the other reserves in the country. And so Hope Farm has left us these beautiful historic buildings. And so none of our accommodation looks the same. These suites all look different, but they are all sold on a dinner, bed, and breakfast basis. The second option, just skipped too far. The second option of accommodation is the fisherman style self-catering accommodation that we offer. This is really for the guests that want to do their own thing and sit around an open fire at night in the fire pit. These are well loved by our European families that like to travel and just have the whole family in one house, just really doing their own thing out in a nature reserve. But today I want to tell you more about our villas. Currently, we have 3 villas, and they're all sold on a full board basis. So that, of course, means your meals are all included, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and also your guided activities. So the villas offer private accommodation, private guided activities, a real attentive service, and true South African hospitality, because they come with a little team that looks after you and your guests in the 3 villas. So there's 3 at the moment, and there's one looming in the background. So watch the space, there's more coming. And the first one on the list is called the Malta Manor House. Now this is a majestic old house dating back from the 1800s, a replica of a house in Ireland apparently, and it's got a beautiful view over this Ramsar site. The house has 4 ensuite bedrooms and really offers true old world charm. It's just like going back into the 1800s, but with all the conveniences that we've, become used to in this day and age. So there's still Wi-Fi, and then of course there's the little team that looks after you, as I said earlier, and so they serve your meals in the house. There's a guide that takes you out on your private guided activities daily. And the little team just makes sure that you are having an excellent time at the Malta Manor House. Second on the list is the De Mont Villa. This one we launched about 2 years ago, and it's doing so well. This one is located right at the mouth of the De Hoop Vlei, and so it offers spectacular views of the Vlei from inside the house. Again, little team looks after you here too. Make sure your tummy is full, your glass is full, and that you're having an excellent time. This house, as you can see, also has its own swimming pool, and there are 5 ensuite bedrooms here. So nice for families, larger families traveling together, or just friends also traveling together. Just beautiful accommodation for a group traveling together. Then the last of the 3 is the De Hoop Villa. This one is brand new. We just launched it 2 weeks ago. And so it's got its own swimming pool here, as you can see. And this offers an intimate retreat. It's got 3 ensuite bedrooms and excellent game viewing opportunities here. This one is located closer to our other accommodation. And so the animals are all around, and you have the opportunity to just sit outside and watch the ostriches come and drink water from the pool or whatever it is that they're up to on that day. This house also has its own hot tub outside. And again, the little team that will make sure that you are having a great time at De Hoop Villa. Now, all these, of course, there's the little team. The villas come catered, guided, and hosted, and we really try and keep the food South African, and so we do a braai for you the one night. Every South African loves to braai, and we braai probably weekly at our houses. And so we offer that to our guests, a barbecue, as you would call it. We do it on an open fire. And then we also do potjiekos, which is a traditional meal in a cast iron pot, also made on an open fire. So yeah, we offer minimum 2 night stay here, but you can also extend your stay to 3 or 4 nights or however long you want to come for. If you are into hiking, you like, being active, we also offer a slack packing trail. And so you are based in one of these 3 villas. You can choose which one you want to stay in according to your group size or your preference. And the trail is 3 nights and 4 days long. We hike 38.5 kilometers throughout the period that you stay, and it is on a full board basis as again. And so that same little team that looks after you and makes sure that everything is going well, they then take you out, or the guide then takes you out on guided day hikes, and you come back to the same villa. To warm fires, warm meals, ice cold, beautiful South African wine. This is just a gorgeous activity to do, or a stay. We cover a large area of the reserve, coming through Fynbos and even ending at the beach, walking on 4 kilometers on sea sand. And if it's whale season, of course, and you get to see the beautiful whales along the coastline too. So we cover quite a large area of the reserve. These are the guided activities that we offer. We offer a boat cruise on our Ramsar site, which gives you the opportunity to see all our beautiful birds and just gorgeous views. You can see dassies, klipspringers, and even some otters as well. We offer a nature drive too, which of course is like a soft safari game drive. And we just show you the beautiful reserve and everything that it has to offer. Of course, not being able to show you the big 5, we concentrate on all the little things. And so this really is a beautiful educational at the end of it. We offer bird watching, which we do along the Ramsar site. As I said earlier, we have 97 water birds. So that's an excellent place to do bird watching. We take you down to the beach also for marine walks. We explore marine life with a guide, and you can see all sorts of things, from starfish to octopus to blue bottles, whales in season, dolphins, otters, sea urchins. There's a list as long as my arm there's a list as long as my arm of things to see at the reserve. Then we also offer bike riding. We have 4 mountain bike routes ranging from 10 kilometers to 30 kilometers. You can take that with a guide, like a mini safari on a bike, or you can also just opt to do it by yourself. And lastly, we also offer an activity called the Vulture Experience, where we take you to a different area of the park where there is a vulture deck. And here you hike up to the Potberg Mountains, and there you can sit and see the last remaining breeding colony of the Cape vultures. And they come pretty close and fly above your head, so you can get a good view of them. On the reserve, we also have an exhibition which concentrates on southern sapiens and their behavior of back then and how it translates to our behavior today. And basically, the whole exhibition tells you the story of these people that lived along our coastline up to 120,000 years ago. And this is very, very special to us, as there are 3 caves that the artifacts come from, and one of these caves is on the reserve. And so this is really very dear and near to our hearts. And that cave is still being excavated as we speak. As researchers say, there's still a whole lot more to be uncovered. And so that is the WIP in a nutshell. I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to share our wonderful product with you. And I hope that you will come and visit us soon. And I'm going to leave it right here so that you can listen to or look at the little video that we've put together for you. So thank you and goodbye.
you know anything about me, you know I'm slightly partial to Portugal for many, many reasons, and I think you will be too. It is one of the last great values in Europe. It has easy access, tremendous airlift from United States and Canada, and we are thrilled to bring on Inside Tours to show you the magic of Portugal.
Hello, my name is Mara. I'm from Inside Tours. Yeah, I'm very happy. It's a pleasure to be here with you. So, Inside Tours is a DMC. We are based in Lisbon, and we just do incoming. We just work Portugal. We have different labels: Inside Tours for FIT and Inside Events for MICE and groups. We have more than 20 years of experience. Indeed, we started as a tour company in Lisbon. We were the first company doing walking tours, regular walking tours in Lisbon, and we grow a lot after that. We have a lot of experience in tours and in events. We cover the entire country. We are based in Lisbon, but we do the entire country. So Lisbon is a small region. We have the city, and half an hour from the city we have the beach, we have the mountains. So it's very easy to do different things with our groups in this region. From Lisbon, we have Porto, the second biggest city in the country. It's only 3 hours away. And to the south, we have the region of the Algarve. We also work with the two islands, Madeira and the Azores. So let's start with Lisbon, our capital. This is the famous Pena Palace. And in Lisbon, we have operation with our vans. So we have day tours every day, regular tours or private tours to Sintra Cascais, Arrábida, which is in the south of Lisbon, for a wine tour, and Óbidos and Fátima, the religious sanctuary. We also have regular walking tours, the best of Lisbon, when we see the main quarters of the historical center, and we have also a food and wine tour, very famous and award already. This is some of the experiences that we can do with individuals or also with our groups. I think they are nice experience. We like to propose immersive experiences to really get to know the city. For example, the regatta in the Tagus River, where we can see the main monuments of the city, the tuk-tuks or the go-cars to go to the narrow streets of the Alfama quarter, learn how to cook the famous pastry pastel de nata, for example, or learn how to paint a tile, and then you can take home the tile that you paint. We also have the famous tram tour, where we can rent in private for a group with a guide, or we can make a fado concert inside, or Porto wine tasting. This is more experiences that we can do. Always the river. The river is also is a very nice idea for our groups. For a dinner, for example, a party with a DJ or a sunset under the bridge. They're very nice options. For more luxurious, we can rent a palace in private for a wine tasting with some classic music, or visit the Pena Palace for breakfast before open to the public. The Jeep Safari is a funny way to discover the mountains of Sintra, do some off-road, and we can combine also with the palaces. There are some of the hotels that we work for. We work with our groups. Pestana is a palace, but has a huge conference center. Quinta da Marinha, more for if you want to be close to the beach, more relax. Convent Square is in the city center. Is an old convent that nowadays is an hotel, a very nice option. And the Ivans, a boutique hotel in Chiado. Of course, we adapt the hotels to the size and the budget of the group. Porto and Douro, We have the city of the Oporto, but the Douro is where we have the vineyards. Is around 2 hours from the city. In the Porto city, we have the cellars with the different labels of Porto wine. Here, it's the city in Europe with more alcohol per square meter. It's a statement. So we can visit the different Porto cellars, learn how to cook a francesinha, is this traditional sandwich from Porto, or why not to climb a bridge to see the view. And in the Douro region, we can see the vineyards and visit the winemakers. And why not try to make your own wine? Some of the hotels that we work in this area, Vinic Hotels, Six Senses in the Douro, it's a very nice option. And then the Algarve. The Algarve in this region, in the south, we have the best beaches in Europe. Amazing beaches, but we have more than that. We have all the interior that we can discover, very traditional. We can do catamaran tours on the coast, golf experience. And of course, we have these resorts in front of the beach, which use capacity, lifestyle hotels, big hotels for groups, boutique hotels with the sea view. Alentejo is not so famous, but is a very authentic region. It's just 1 hour from Lisbon, so we can use the Lisbon airport. Here we have two main regions for wine in Portugal. Is the Douro region and Alentejo. Here is a great destination for wine and food, to relax, to connect. For wine tours. And we have this new area, Comporta, that we call it now the Hamptons of Europe, with amazing hotels, ecological hotels just to relax and for wellness. Madeira is our island, a tropical island. Is a luxury 5-star island, we can say that. Different things to do in Madeira, the levadas, we can see dolphins, we can go down the hill in toboggan, it's very fun. And of course, different options, hotels with sea view, where we can jump directly to the ocean. It's very nice. And the Azores is more, Azores is not so luxury as Madeira, is more a nature destination. It's more for groups that are more into sustainability and nature, yes. We can hiking, we have spring waters to relax here. We have the only tea plantation of tea in Europe. And we can visit also the pineapples productions, see whales, and relaxing around. Some of the hotels that we work with our groups. And this is our team in our office. So thank you so much. It was a pleasure to be here with you. And now I will leave you with a tour, around the country. Thank you so much.
Imagine a destination where history blends with innovation, where every sunset is a masterpiece, and every meal is an explosion of flavor. That destination is Portugal. A vibrant, authentic country full of unforgettable experiences. If you seek culture and tradition, Portugal is the ideal place. Wander through the narrow streets of Lisbon and Porto, discover medieval castles, colorful tiles, and passionate sound of fado. Here, every corner tells a story. If tranquility is what you desire, the beaches along Portugal's coast can offer the perfect place for you to retreat. From the Algarve to the Vincentine coast, there's always a hidden gem waiting for you. Gastronomy? Unmatched. Savor incredible local flavors, indulge in a crispy pastel de nata, and explore award-winning wines in stunning vineyards. Portugal is a paradise for the senses. For adventurers, the possibilities are endless. Slide downhill on Madeira's famous toboggan ride, surf the waves of Nazaré, or explore the lush greenery of the Azores. Portugal is more than a destination. It's an experience that stays in your memory and in your heart. Let yourself be enchanted by the beauty and uniqueness of a country that has everything to make your trip unforgettable. Ready to experience Portugal? Let us help you. Meet Insight Tours. Want to explore Lisbon like a local? We offer day tours, walking tours, and unique experiences that reveal the true spirit of the city. From food and wine tours to historical walks. If your goal is a memorable corporate event or a personalized incentive trip, we can create original experiences that seamlessly blend culture, leisure, and business in unique ways. And for those seeking an exclusive, tailor-made itinerary, we can turn your wishes into reality, crafting unforgettable moments that will give you memories to cherish for a lifetime. Discover Portugal with those who know the country the best. Insight Tours. We create experiences that bring people together.
Over to the island of St. Martin, half Dutch, half French, but complete 100% enjoyment. St. Martin has 37 beaches, over 365 restaurants of every cuisine you can imagine, and just a true vibe all of its own. So it's one of those islands that has incredible adventure prospects, a wonderful culinary paradise, and of course, a beautiful, diverse collection of hotels to enjoy for every taste and every budget. Over to St. Martin to share some of the wonders of the Dutch side for you.
Hi, my name is Marla Shaman, and I'm with the St. Martin Tourist Office. I have a little presentation I would love to share with you. St. Martin is located near the Atlantic and Caribbean region. We're surrounded by a number of little islands. And on the right-hand side, you'll see a map of St. Martin and how we are shared between the French and the Dutch side, St. Martin, St. Martin. We are located approximately 150 miles from Puerto Rico, the Eastern Caribbean region, and the smallest islands to be shared by two sovereign governments, France and the Netherlands. The island square mileage is French side 21 square miles, while the Dutch side has 16. The island has no border checkpoints, so you can move back and forth as often and as frequently as you love to, whether you're staying on the front side or the Dutch side. The island is home to 58 nationals, and that makes up of approximately 80% of different nationalities that has decided to make St. Martin their home. Our currency official languages on the Dutch side, it's Dutch, and on the French side, it is French. And euros is the currency for the French side, while the Dutch side, who just recently changed their currency, it's Caribbean guilders. Languages also heard on the island would be Papiamento Spanish, Patois Creole, and different dialects of those. And if you're staying on the island, it's important to note current on the Dutch side is 110, and on the French side it's 220. Getting to St. Martin. St. Martin is truly a destination where you can get a numerous airlift. We have 22 scheduled flights from Canada, Europe, Latin America, US, and the Caribbean. And as you can see, we have quite a number of airlifts from the US with several notable carriers. Important to highlight, Sunwest Airlines will be starting a service to St. Martin in 2026 from Orlando and Baltimore, Washington. United Airlines starting the Chicago flight. And we just welcomed JetBlue with direct service from Fort Lauderdale to St. Martin. If you're on the island traveling from Canada, US, or Europe, you have in Latin America, you have quite a number of options available to you. Arrival is at the Princess Juliana International Airport. Notable to mention, we do have two airports on the island. When coming into St. Martin on the Dutch side, we do have an entry form that you're encouraged to fill out 7 days prior to your travel. And of course, we have several cruise visitors that visit St. Martin at Port St. Martin, and that's located just on the outskirts of Phillipsburg. Phillipsburg happens to be our capital of the Dutch side, also referred to town by the locals. And on the French side, the capital is Marigot. In terms of accommodations and where to stay, St. Martin is home to a number of hotels, resorts, boutique resorts, guest houses, villas, condos, Airbnb, apartment, and home experiences. Some of the pictures you see is from the villas, whether it's on the hillside or in the beachside, you have numerous of those that you can stay at, as well as different accommodation styles for you and your guests. Today, our Simsimi Resort will be the hotel that is giving a free stay as part of the giveaway for this. Simsimi is located in the Simsimi Resort, and we have several different categories of homes, several categories of room that you can have. The property is a huge property and has very scenic views from various areas, as well as access to 2 beaches and 6 swimming pools. We also have a spa, concierge service, tennis, pickle court, and basketball court facilities, Aquamania, where you can get your fresh sails of the day, going out to the neighboring islands, sporting, water sports activities or sunset sails, as well as the conference rooms and a gym on property. It is also home of 6 really tasty restaurants located all on property as well. Looking for more experiences off the beaten path of St. Martin? Well, here's a few that we love to share with you. Exploring whether it's cycling tours, ATV buggy tours, Jeep safari tours, or like the locals do it, taking the public transportation. We also have beautiful scenic arts and murals surrounding the island, particularly through Phillipsburg. We have the map where you can visit and see all of the designs, as well as a little plaque sharing information about the artist and what the art painting depicts. For the family, there is Rusty Parrot, which offers you a really cool excursion for the kids, talking about the piracy and the story about piracy in the Caribbean, particularly St. Martin and St. Kitts, the Rainforest Adventures, where you have the schooner ride, and Parrotville. We also have the rainforest that has, for the adults, the zip line that goes down, as well as the steepest flying descent zipping that you can do. That is the Flying Dutchman. And of course, Latu Farm, where you can sit in the hilltops and just enjoy the pool, hiking, or zip lining. Spaces Garden offers a number of different activities where you learn the produce and of products that's grown in St. Martin. Denisio gives guided tours and also shares some of his farm to table experiences, all at the Spaces Garden. And of course, making different perfumes, creams, lotions. That is all available at the Nectar or Tijon, where you create your own scent or help to make a batch of those skin lotions. Another unique experience would be steel pan playing in St. Martin. The Mighty Dow and his son offer steel pan classes. You can just go online and you can go a larger group or a smaller group if you want, and learn to hit the rhythms of steel pan in St. Martin. We would also encourage one to visit We Culture, where you can step into the realm of the Caribbean history of Carnival, learn about the different costumes, how they were made, but also the history about how Carnival actually started and what brought it into the Caribbean region. We also have 37 beaches where you can go and soak up the sun on white sandy oceans, walk under the Grand Cause Bridge, where you have the jump, where kids can also be jumping off of that, or Great Bay, right where you come in from the cruise visitors, as well as the Mullet Bay and Divi Little Bay Resort, which are all popular beaches on the island. In addition to water sports activities, we have the 12-meter, which is the boats that were used from Dennis O'Connor in 1887 when he won the America's Cup, as well as Canada and True. These boats allow you to go on and you become the crew. So you sail, whether it's wrenching or if you're just doing like I do, serving the drinks. We also have the Rhino tours where you can maneuver your own watercraft and visit some of the different beaches, restaurants, and our neighboring secluded islands. Trisport offers a number of water sports and non-motorized activities, as well as cycling, hiking, as well as Seaside Nature Park, where you can go and do some horseback riding, do a sunset tour, or even ride into the water with the horses. Another unique exploration underwater would be the St. Maarten underwater experience, where we have over 300 sculptures that depicts the St. Maarten people, whether it's talking about the indigenous people, the carnival, folkloric affairs. This is a beautiful opportunity to just go underwater and snorkel and see all of those sculptures. Or you can also join the Mermaid Club and do a snorkeling class. They teach you how to swim, dive, and move around like a mermaid on the island. You can charter your yachts from St. Maarten, leaving from the Simpson Bay Lagoon or Phillipsburg, where we have numerous marinas, or do it smaller and do some sunset sails or snorkeling and activities, as well as go on the Pirates that offer a gourmet experience on sailing the beautiful waters of St. Maarten. The Pirates also offer you to do different customized packages, which would allow you to go to neighboring islands such as Anguilla, St. Barts, or just days out at sea. We also offer island hopping. So when coming to St. Maarten, not only do you experience French and Dutch side of the island, but there's an opportunity to hop over for a day or a couple of days to the neighboring islands such as Anguilla, Saba, St. Barts, St. Eustatius, St. Kitts and Nevis. This can all be done with our regional carrier Winair or one of the ferry services. And then, of course, we would encourage you to visit the Amsterdam cheese shop, where you can have sampling of some of the various cheeses that can be found on the island or from Amsterdam. You also have the opportunity to do a pairing class and, of course, shop and buy some of the Dutch Delft art gallery. St. Maarten is also known for its culinary experiences. Here's a picture of a guavaberry liqueur that is made in St. Maarten, and you can also attend the factory, go to the factory and do tours and taste the different flavors that they do offer. St. Maarten is home to over 350 restaurants that is scattered throughout the island. Cuisines vary from our local foods, such as the Johnny cake. You have the ribs, barbecue chicken, potato salads. These are some of our local cuisines that you can be found at the Lolos. Or you can enjoy fine dining at some of our various beautiful restaurants, whether it's in an open air restaurant, on the beach, or in the hotels. We also offer quite a large variety of conscious meals, health and wellness, for those who want to stick to their diets. So another way where you can enjoy the atmosphere in St. Maarten while dining. We would recommend on both French and Dutch sides of the island. After dining, you can go out and explore some of the different bars, clubs, enjoying the nightlife of St. Maarten. We also have the casinos, which are all located on the Dutch side of the island, and you can try your luck. Hopefully, you are very lucky. Annual events include the Heineken Regatta for 2026. We have the dates here, and it's a weekend stay where people come in and they not only sail, but they party as well. Then we have the Maarten Music Festival, and that starts off 18th of March to the 22nd. Again, this is venues of activities, musical entertainment, all for the techno music lovers. We also have the St. Martin Lagoon Fest, and this is where you not only get to experience the cuisine in St. Martin, but they do different flavors of the bartender. We can do different activities, carnival, little troops showcasing some of the culture of the island. And of course, the Grand Carnival Parade, which is scheduled to be held April 10 to May 5th. The program is already out for those who really, really want to enjoy. Dates to keep in mind would be the Carnival Parade on April 30th, second day on May 1st, and then, of course, if for those who love the Juve Jump Up, take note of that as well. So this is how you can reach us and follow us on our social media handles. I do appreciate the time that you've allowed us to come and present to you, and we do hope to see you soon in St. Martin. I have a short little video that we'll play for you.
Welcome to my St. Martin, sweet St. Martin land, a land of gastronomical delight, a culture filled with passion and rhythm and color and texture. This is St. Martin, my sweet St. Martin. Welcome to the friendly island, sweet St. Martin land.
Sweet St. Martin land, your home away from home. Your memories created here are timeless. Until we meet again, my island awaits you with open arms.
Hungary is a country of wonder. Not only does it have stunning architecture, incredible cuisine, diverse cities, and a beautiful countryside with a gorgeous wine scene, it's also got a very, very high concentration of amazing wellness properties and facilities where you can go and restore yourself, your body and your mind, whether it's 1 hour or 3 weeks. So we have United Vibes of Travel here to talk to you all about Hungary's wonders in and out of Budapest. So I think you'll enjoy this.
Hi everyone, I hope you enjoyed the inspiring video about our capital city, Budapest. My name is Zsuzsana from United Vibes of Travel. We are a boutique DMC here in Hungary, and we also do hotel sales representation across the region. Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria, Austria, and Croatia. So in short, we design trips, we handle the Golden Triangle, and we represent some wonderful hotels as well. But today we are here to talk about Hungary a little bit. What are our USPs? First, the architecture. When people think of Budapest, the first thing that usually pops up is the architecture. Honestly, the whole city feels like an open-air museum. Gothic, Baroque, Art Nouveau, you name it, it's here. And yes, the Parliament and the Fisherman Bastion are just as magical in real life as on Instagram. Budapest art scene always surprises visitors. You've got classical museums and opera houses, but also quirky studios, street art, pop-ups. There's this mix of tradition and creativity that really gives the city its energy. Another USP is that parts of the city are UNESCO World Heritage Sites. The Danube Panorama, Buda Castle, Andrássy Avenue, Hero Square. Walking here feels like strolling through Hungarian's history. And don't forget our thermal baths. We are called the city of spas for a reason. The thermal baths aren't just wellness spots, they are part of our daily life. From Grand Széchenyi baths to the smaller local ones, they are the perfect way to slow down and feel like a local. And obviously, we need to talk about our food scene. Hungary is rich of flavors, goulash, langos, chimney cake, but the modern food scene is exploring too. And the Michelin star restaurants, you can really offer your clients high-end dining without the big European price tag. So these were our USPs as a city. Let's talk about what we do as a DMC. At United Vibes, everything is tailor-made. Private tours, transfers, luxury hotels, exclusive experiences. We focus on the small details so guests can feel they are really well taken care of from the moment they land. Okay, let's talk about some private experiences. For example, at the Castle District, we can open some pretty special doors, like private access to the newly renovated Castle District sites, like the St. Stephen's Hall, the Royal Guard House, the Riding Hall. Add a mini concert and a coffee stop to this trip, and it becomes a really lovely VIP moment. Budapest is really full of music. We take guests to local places like the Liszt Music Academy, which is an Art Nouveau masterpiece where they can enjoy a short private concert. We do the same with the Pesti Vigadó, which was in the 19th century, the ball house for the locals. It's really cultural, beautiful, and very Budapest-like. But some more of music, the Opera House is really stunning, fully renovated, full of history, private tour here, ending with a mini concert by the opera soloists. Really one of those experiences which clients remember for years. Let's move forward to some other cultural experiences. For Jewish heritage travelers, we offer a very special private visit of Europe's biggest synagogue with an expert historian. Hidden rooms inside the synagogues, beautiful details, the Holocaust museums, some of those places where not all of the tourists can go. We can take our guests in. And then we end the tour with coffee and Jewish dessert and the chat with a local member of the Jewish community. It's warm, it's really personal as well. Then we can move forward to the classic Budapest combo, which is Hero Square and City Park. Castles, museums, rose garden. It's a very natural site in the middle of the city. And if someone wants a fun twist, we can even take them up in a tethered balloon for amazing views. For those who would like to experience Hungarian thermal water a bit differently in a more luxurious way, for wellness travelers, Omorovica is a gold standard. Private spa sessions, personalized beauty consultations, signature facials, all inspired by Budapest thermal waters. A very premium wellness moment. All right, and let me quickly show you what's possible outside of the capital. I would like to show you a beautiful video first about the Lake Balaton area.
Lake Balaton is the place of 1,000 flavorful experiences. Enjoy the wide range of quality local wines and food. Immerse yourself in recreation by the lake or in a thermal spa, and explore the wonders of nature. Get the taste of a perfect, relaxing holiday that you have never had before, and discover new experiences all year round. Balaton, unforgettable flavors.
I hope you liked this beautiful video. Just over an hour from Budapest, you have the two of the biggest cities or towns in the Lake Balaton area, which are Tihany and Balatonfüred. I really recommend to visit those charming villages where you can find lavender fields, lakeside cafes. It's really peaceful, stylish, and you can even bike along the lake. If you want to do a run along the Lake Balaton, it takes 3 or 4 days. You can have lunch in amazing restaurants, private wine tastings as well. But if you don't want to do just a day trip to the Lake Balaton area, we really recommend to stay there 1 or 2 nights even. If your clients want a little luxury escape, Petit Bois in Balatonfüred is really perfect. It's an adults-only hotel, only 13 suites, rooftop views to the Lake Balaton. They have spa, pool, fantastic dining, definitely worth an overnight stay. And we are going now we have been to the west side of the country. We are going to the east side of the country now, to the Tokaj wine region. Please have a look our last video here. Tokaj wine region is a beautiful countryside escape. As you could see in the video, it's full of wine, more wine, nature, and some great food. They have family-run wineries. You can organize picnics in the vineyards. There are a lot of cultural sites and lots of nature, obviously. We can arrange everything here with private transfers and relaxed overnight stay as well. But where to overnight when you want to stay a night or two? Andresi Curia and Spa is a real gem. Elegant manor house vibes, great restaurant, and one of the best wellness areas in the region with its own cave bath. Lovely for a slow countryside break. So that was just a glimpse to what Budapest and Hungary can offer and what we as United Vibes of Travel can organize for your clients. If you ever need ideas, quotes, or inspiration, just reach out to us. We are happy to help anytime. I hope you enjoyed this little presentation, and I wish you a very good day and enjoy the following presentations as well. Goodbye.
As always, thank you so much for joining us. It is such a pleasure and a privilege to be able to bring you these presentations and hopefully connect you and introduce you to some new prospects that maybe you didn't know before, but now you do. I think this list was amazing. We're already working on our 12th edition, so we thank you so much for your love, for your support, for your continued viewership. We love to bring you these Vanguards, and we hear from a lot of you that these really do help you in your sales process. So that's our goal. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you again in our 12th edition. Until then, happy selling. I wish you all great business and good luck.